The DA in Tshwane says it remains unperturbed by the ANC's bid to oust the city's Mayor Cilliers Brink, saying it's motivated by business interests, not service delivery. The ANC intends on tabling a motion of no confidence against Brink, citing the deterioration of the state of the city. But the DA says this is a threat by ANC leaders allegedly linked to a waste contract. The ANC has yet to file a motion of no confidence. It lamented the city's institutional decay, but the DA says the party lacks a legitimate case for action against the mayor. ANC leaders have vehemently denied this. The DA says subcontractors resisting the new rules are the source of the agitation. For more on this, we're now joined by Tshwane MMC for Finance, Jacqui Uys, and she joins us now via our video link. Jacqui, thank you so much for your time this evening here on SABC News. Will you be able to save the multi-party mayor should this motion of no confidence be brought before the House?
The ANC is not bringing this motion of no confidence for any other reason than undermining the great work and the service delivery improvements that we have seen in the city of Tshwane. Earlier this week, I received a call from an ANC leader who was clearly agitated that this waste contract is being restructured in a way that will improve service delivery. Now, as a coalition, we are committed to improve service delivery and transparent government, and for that reason, I believe that the coalition government will weather this threat of a motion of no confidence. Whether it has been submitted, I'm not aware, but I do believe we will weather this threat. Yes, some of our partners have been contacted by the ANC, but they have been open and honest with us about it and have committed themselves to the coalition.
And when it comes to this waste contract you speak about, maybe give us a bit of more insight. We understand that there's new rules for contractors to the city. So who's in charge of this contract, and how has the new regulations actually affected this waste contract?
So the waste contract has been awarded through our supply chain processes, and we have brought in new requirements, which includes that trucks cannot be older than 9 years. The purpose of this is to reduce breakdowns and ensure better reliable bin collection. There is a requirement that trucks should have proper e-notice documentation and that this should be submitted. And there's also a further requirement that trucks should be fitted with tracker systems, which will enable the city to better see which bins have been collected, where bins have been collected, and where bins has indeed been lost. Now, this is an attempt and a next step into securing better services. Now, as I said, the ANC was clearly agitated by this. We believe that it has influenced their patronage systems. And in very uncertain terms, the ANC has made it clear to me on a private telephone call where they stated that the ANC will not let themselves be undermined by this new contract. And that's why we are saying that this frivolous motion of no confidence is coming to deter better service delivery and to protect ANC patronage.
And of course, you are saying that, there is a service delivery that's being conducted in the city of Tshwane, but they are saying that, service delivery has deteriorated. What do you have to say to those allegations being brought against the multi-party coalition?
The city of Tshwane has improved over the last year. We have seen that the Auditor General found as such. We have received various accolades from SALGA, which is a pretty ANC-aligned organization, which in themselves had to find that the city of Tshwane is improving in our doing. And various rating agencies has also put their support behind the city of Tshwane improving our outlook. Yes, there is still a lot in the city that needs to be improved. There is still a lot of work that needs to be done, and that is why we are committed to do everything to stay in the government and have the coalition in the government, because we still have a lot of work that we need to do. The ANC does not offer a viable alternative. They do not have an opportunity to lead without the assistance of the EFF. And we have seen what has happened in cities like Ekurhuleni and in the city of Johannesburg, where they are working with the EFF, and it is in complete disarray, and service delivery has collapsed completely.
With motions of no confidence, there's always an issue of the numbers. Do you have the numbers? And this time around, if I, remember correctly, that the multi-party charter, or the multi-party coalition, rather, does indeed have the numbers in the city of Tshwane. Do you think that all your partners will be able to vote with you come that day when the motion of no confidence is being heard in the Tshwane House?
Yes, the multi-party coalition has 109 seats in the city of Tshwane out of the 214. So we do have a clear majority, and currently there's no indication of any coalition partner to have a willingness to vote for this motion of no confidence. I have to also state it clear that currently this is only a threat of a motion, which we believe is the ANC bringing it trying to manipulate us into changing our minds when it comes to the waste contract. We also have to state that this threat of a motion of no confidence is not the only actions that the ANC is taking. They are also mobilizing on the floor, on the ground, where we see an attempt to close our landfill sites. We are seeing threats of wanting to damage the waste trucks of those contractors who did receive the tenders, trashing the streets of Bronkhorstspruit and burning tires in Mamelodi. So the ANC coming out and saying that they are bringing this motion because they are standing up for small businesses, while they are threatening those contractors who indeed did get the contracts, is completely in opposites to each other. And it is again a clear view that they just want to disrupt service delivery and protect their patronages.
I'm sure viewers at home are actually, even concerned and are a bit confused in terms of the situation in the city of Tshwane, because, when you consider the government of national unity, where the ANC and the DA are in some sort of coalition, they're asking themselves, does this not trickle down to even some of the municipalities, especially now where you are finding yourselves and having this disagreement with the ANC in the city of Tshwane? What does the alliance look like with the ANC, particularly from GNU to the municipal level and in the city of Tshwane?
Yes, so the DA and various other parties is in a government of national unity with the ANC in a national level, and it is glaring that what the ANC locally is doing is in complete opposite to that. That just brings us back to, once again, that this is a protection of patronages and not doing what is best for the country.